fishing with Finn Nolly, and today join me at Longbridge Lakes. I'm doing a 24 hours here and hopefully I can have a couple. Catch you in a minute and I'll show you what rigs I'm using. So guys, going to be nice and quiet because I'm fishing very small swim, not big at all. Got the first rod over there, and there's this rod here that is on a slip D rig with an OG fish wafter. And this rod here is on a solid bag with fruit and nut pellets because I want to keep away from the bream, an 18mm hook bait and topped with a piece of fake corn to try and keep away from the bream. Rod's looking pretty wonky, I don't know what's wrong with them. A little bit uneven at the front, but that does not matter. Yeah, absolutely lovely day. Got 2 nets, 2 tripods, just in case we nick one. Come on, the pocket baits.
On the north got Diego. Say I still a wiggle. We'll be in rapping kilo. Snub nose with potato. Take out. No monkey in the jungle, blind hot like a sauna. Bouncing nothing, I'm trying to weave an anaconda. Jumping in the water, trying to slip across the water glass.
If you want to stay tuned to more content like this, consider subscribing as it is free, and like to the video. So a little bit of an update. I've just recasted this rod, and this rod is now on a zig. It's not too long, but I'm just hoping I can catch something on this. It's only early days, so nothing to worry about. Nice and tight, everything tight up to there. It's just about there, middle, reeled in, and of course fish spooks over there, and then seen some swirling over there, so rod's probably going to go back out there, if not under one of these trees, to see if I can try my luck. These are the rigs that I've been using for today. So this is a just a normal hair rig. It's got I got a whipping knot there, 18mm with a sweet corn that I've been soaked in some Parker baits, goos and stuff like that. Then this is my other rig, OG fish wafter. Got some tungsten putty here and a gripper leg. Hopefully I can catch a fish. So I'm about to get my rod out. I'm going to be using the fish in 18mm, and then a bit of spod mix from my session 2 weeks ago now. So I'll put a bit of spod mix in, and then I'm going to grab some fish out. If you're wondering why I have them in here, it's just easier to store them here in the freezer. Then I'm going to squish a couple, and a couple of whole ones, and that will probably do me at the bite. Probably not going to put any liquids in because, as I said, the stuff's already been soaked. That's what I'm using. That's a spod mix, and this is the other bait I've got. Got some 40mm and some few 80mm I'm using as hook baits, and then this 18mm fish, and I've even got some OG 10mm. If you know, you know. Right, I'm gonna get the rod out now with the bait boat. Just gonna grab my rod, make sure there's no tangles. Happened to reel in and it was all tangled up, so lucky I did that. Gonna get a little bit of recast out, bait. Hopefully that'll be enough to nick a fish. Just gonna place it in a bit of a different spot this time. Not as close to it. There you go, felt the donk. Yeah, hopefully that'll do me the fish. I don't know if you can see them, but there's loads of like small fish. If anyone in the comments can tell me what those are. They look like little hatchlings, something like that. They're pretty big actually. I've been pestering my dog biscuits all day long, trying to catch one on the surface, but it just looks like it's not gonna happen. Like I said, both rods are out on the money. Give it to around 7 o'clock, and then I'm gonna, if I don't have anything on the zig, I'm gonna take it off, as I'm not that confident in it. I'm probably just gonna stick to a bottom bait, to be honest. Solid bag or slip D. Other rods over there now. Trying to tie up my solid bag. And the rod that I showed you, I put out with a bait boat, had a bream. Still don't know how that bream got that in its mouth. Size 2 hook with a 40mm bait. Look how big bait boilies I'm using as well. 18mm. Hopefully that'll keep them away. I'm going to put a bit more 80mm in there. Yeah, come on the carp. Little bit of an update. Like I said, I don't know if I've picked up on it. I had a zig out. I've been moving it around. I'm probably going to keep it around 7 o'clock. It's around 5 o'clock now. This rod has been put out since that bream over there. I think give it 7 o'clock, all rods going on the bottom, one's going to go there, and I think one's going to go there. I'm going to get them all fresh hook baits ready for the night. I'm pretty confident for the night, but like I say, the lake's absolutely jam-packed, and I got one of these swims, and this is one of the swims where it is the fish have to come down there, but there's already people down there, so there's line pressure. So I honestly don't know. If it doesn't happen through the night, I think I'm going to get an early pack down 6 o'clock maybe, and walk around the lake and just see if I can find any fish or if there's any swims available. Yeah, one thing I forgot when I come fishing is my bucket. So I've had to drink my water, and that's going to be my bucket if I do catch a fish. Not going to be good, but you have to make do with what you've got. Got about an hour till I'm going to get my rods out again. Oh Jesus, look how much fishing's there. I've only just realised there's something there. So I've baited up a spot there, and then in front of me, and there. I reckon that's a cat, I reckon. Something big there, spoiling the whole thing. Yeah, nothing else has really happened, to be honest. A couple of fish have come out. I think 4 fish come out. Little update. Rods are being placed out perfectly where I wanted them. One there with my PVA mix, my spod mix from last time, and one under there with a solid PVA bag, as I said at the start of the session. Now I've got a quick question for you guys. I've made this bait boat stand, and if you want to know how to build it or anything like that, put a message in the chat, and if I get enough people saying they want to know how to make this, I'll do a video on it. One other thing I've got to say, thank you for everyone that's liking, subscribing. Our subscriber count has gone up the roof recently. We're at 300 and something subscribers now, and our views have gone insane. We're at 150,000 views plus. I just want to thank you everyone for subscribing, tuning into the channel, and hopefully we can get even bigger. Come on the Parker Baits. Oh, this is not a sign I wanted to see today. Just lost my first ever grass carp. Absolutely wailed me through the bushes over there, wiped my other rod out. I'm just so annoyed. I'm getting the rod back out and exactly what I've got, and just hopefully I can get another fish. And it only means one thing. I've got another bream. Slip D-rig, as per usual. Probably blunted my hook if he can get it. Yep, blunted my hook. I have to make a whole new rig up. And that one was under the margin. So I was very surprised to produce a bream actually. Just there, I gave off a carp bite. Dropped back because I was fishing quite slack. And then pulled up and the rod bent round and I thought it was a carp, but no, a bream, which is good. Means the fish are back in the spot after losing that fish. So yeah, hope we can catch one. Tell you what, just finished tea, just gonna get those in the rubbish. Just had a bream on that rod there, and the fish is just top there, and that was the rod that I lost the carp on. And just a minute ago I got some liners, so that's pretty promising. And in the meantime, I'm gonna have a bit of dessert. Oh, absolutely lovely. Croissants and some pancakes. Gonna go down the belly nicely. Hi guys, good morning. Unfortunately had nothing through the night other than one bream, but I'm going to change up a rig, and this is a rig that hasn't done me any fish so far, but my other rig was on a bottom bait, so I think I've changed it over to a fish bottom bait with a yellow corn topper. Now I've got Carpers Essential, kickers, hooks, braid, and then tungsten putty. I've got their leader made, so much more easy to make leaders. I've got a 2-ounce lead, and then anti-tangle sleeves and the lead clip system. Hopefully this will do me the fish. I'm going to get it shipped out with the bait boat in a minute. Come on the Parker Baits. Right everyone, I think I've already done an update today, just saying what I've put my rods out on. This rod here is what I caught. Wow, had both of the fish on, lost one, caught one. This was on a Parker Baits solid bag. I had a bit of magic dust in the bottom of the bag, fruit and nut pellets to keep away from the bream, and then a 14mm dumbbell, which they don't do anymore. Had some left over with a corn topper, with just a normal hair rig with a whipping knot at the end. And that's what's been doing me the do for this one. Then this one has caught me, I think 3 bream now. It's over there. It was over there, but I'm going to pull away from that spot now and try there. That one is on a slip D rig with OG fish 18mm and a corn topper, as I think the bottom baits are clearly working. And this one is over there and that one is over there. That is where I've had all my fish so far. Hopefully, being very confident, hopefully I can have one before I pack up around 12 o'clock. Alright guys, I've gone and caught another carp. This one being on the fruit OG fish bottom bait with a top with a piece of corn, and it's just shredded off. Placed it with the bait boat probably about an hour ago, if that. And yeah, come on the Parker baits. So this is what's this dummy to do. OG fish, 18mm, and then a corn topper. Carpers essential stuff. Fortunately, the hook is blunt. It was quite a fight. So it dropped the leads. That's how good of a fight it was. And yeah, just getting some more. I'm just getting another slip D-rig tied up, and hopefully that'll do the do. Come on, the Parker baits. A little bit of an update. Just had breakfast, as you can see. Rods are back out after that fish. Both of them got, well, one of them got taken out. This one here got taken out. So I got that back on the money. And then the other one is back out on the money again. Hopefully I have a couple. Little bit of an update. Got a milkshake. Rods just went off with another bream. I think it's the 7th bream of the session. And that is, if you can see it, just over at those margin spots where I had the 2 carp and lost one. Yeah, it's coming up packing up time. I'm gonna pack up about 2 hours before I was meant to. I feel like I've done enough for this session and I'm happy with my results. If I can nick another one, I'll be very happy, but feeling confident that I might be able to get another one. So yeah, come on the Parker baits. Hi guys, if you haven't already, could you go and like and subscribe to the video? Me and my brother would really appreciate it. I've got around an hour's left. I'm calling the session 2 hours before I'm meant to go, as I'm knackered and want to get back home. I've had a good session so far. 2 fish and 7 bream. The bream were a bit annoying, but is what it is. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I can have one more carp and I'd be very happy.